come out and throw 28 of 39, 357 yards, 4 TDs, 2 interceptions. Wouldn't like to see the interceptions, but at the end of the day, that's a lot of football yards going. Passing is 346 for Spencer tonight. Penalties actually have been pretty minimal for the Falcons. We've had a couple of mental errors back and forth, but overall it's been Kimball making those mistakes, not us. And our average drive has started on the 41-yard line. A great night for the Falcons.
We got a shout out here to Sharon Williamson and Tammy Salas here. And Spencer took the snap and things kind of collapsed for him. He was brought down kind of hard in the backfield.
Yeah, definitely not what you want to see right there at the end of the game. No unnecessary hits right there, and that almost was a horse collar. He didn't pull back on it, but dang near. Dang near.
As the punt team comes out.
What's that? How do you give a guy Oklahoma knuckle? What was it? You know what I'm talking about?
I do. Oklahoma knuckle dance.
Oklahoma knuckle dance. That's what that kid needs.
That's what it is. All right, and the betting lines are closed. The over-under was set at 2.5, and Dandy Dan, our normal play-by-play guy, wins a big gift from the broadcast crew. He bet on the under for cramps, so we're going to be sending him a gift basket to his house. Should be there in a couple days.
To his house at home when he's not home, and Smitty's going to eat it.
I'll sign for it.
Well, it was great. We enjoyed it. Thanks for winning, Dad.
Nice work. Nice work. All right, and we got 1:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's 4th and 13 for the Falcons as their punt team is out there. Keegan ready to punt this one away. Low snap. Gets the punt off, and it's a good one. As no fair catch was called for, so that is going to be downed.
The 1-yard line.
1-yard line.
Did it go in?
No.
It went in. It couldn't have been any closer.
Really was it?
Is he there?
Well, there were 6 of them down there for a while.
That ball was squirrely.
It was downed on the 1-yard line.
Yeah, you ever seen people try to catch baby pigs?
No.
Okay, they're really fast and slippery. That kind of reminded me of that. They couldn't get that pig skin. It just kept going around. Wouldn't stop moving.
That ball is on the 2-yard line. Or no, the half-yard line.
Yeah.
Half-yard line.
So, minute 37 seconds. Do you send the dogs and try to make something happen, or just hold your course and not let them score?
I think you just not let them score either way. But, yeah, I doubt they'll be sending the dogs here. I bet it'll be a pretty close to a prevent-style defense as we do have 4 deep here in the secondary. Probably going to be a penalty here on the Knights as their tailback runs into the backfield after they've clearly already broken the huddle. And the snap gets off, and the ball is handed to the tailback.
Touch, safety. He's in the end zone. Yeah.
They might give him forward progress.
Boo.
Does anyone in here know why that was not a penalty for running in after the snap or after the huddle was broken? Anybody?
He's coming off the field hurt.
Number 4.
Yep.
2 minutes left. That's why it wasn't a penalty. We just got to
hold on. Let me Google my Madden rules. If Dan were here, he would know. If Ben Williams' dad, John, was over here, he would know.
And, Dan is wondering what is going to be in that gift basket.
I bet he is.
He's
some
excited.
Goldfish. Some goldfish.
We're sending him Pepperidge Farm products.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Somebody get him.
Devontae Johnson makes it out to about the 30-yard line along the left sideline.
Did not like the look of that.
As a big play was broken again. It's not going to go for it's not going to mean a whole lot right now, but, there was some lapse in defense as well. I think, do we have our second teamers out there?
Well, we do. We do have some second teamers, and like number 88 to Tyler Williams. I think they call him Boston. He's out there getting some playing time, man.
Boston. And Johnson set back in the pistol again as there's a 3-man front for the Falcons playing that quarter defense as swing pass thrown out to the right side, and they are quickly brought down by a gang of Falcon tacklers here. And that'll keep the clock rolling. We got under a minute to go here in this one. 51-27 here in the fourth quarter. Not a bad game for the Falcons. Some mental snafus, if you will. But, well, Johnson breaks off another big run as he's into the secondary now and takes a pretty good hit there. I want to say that's number 4, Anson Truong, making a play.
Looking forward to next week, Grapevine. That's our first district play. We travel to Grapevine. They've got a really good sophomore quarterback that we're going to have to face. And we've got our hands full starting district in Grapevine as an opponent. And so the fact that we got our offense up and going and could prove that we can do some things. We hadn't moved the ball a lot since the first game other than a couple of plays or a couple key drives in other games. But it feels good to have that continuity back underneath us. I think we can build on that. And Coach Young's not worried about this team. He knows that they are going to make some errors and mistakes throughout the games. And he knows that as we go through the season, we're going to get stronger and more capable. And if we're playing our best ball towards the end of the season, he's going to be happy with that effort.
And
a sneak play.
The ball is handed off as he is met in the backfield by, is that Schuster? No, it was not Schuster. It was
48.
That could be the last play of the game.
Garrett Hunt. But we do have an update on that Grapevine game.
Yes.
It is, they won 21-20 in a nail-biter out there. So it's a tough team. And a
offense moved again for
false
Kimball.
Start is called with 3 seconds to go here in the ball game. This one,
Smitty, what's your overall thoughts for the game tonight?
Overall thoughts on the game, they played well. The defense played well. I just don't understand the breakdowns on those big plays. I'm not sure where it went wrong. It was on the ground each time. Not sure where the breakdown was in that. They're obviously going to go through and look at some film and figure out what exactly happened. I'm sure, emphasize those mistakes and just get better and build off of that. But if those are your only mistakes in a game like this, that is something to build off of.
Sure.
That's definitely something you can look forward to. Spencer had a pretty great game. He had one bad pick. The first pick, that's nothing. He threw it into the end zone at the last play of the half. I mean, it's going to count as a pick, but it's nothing. It meant nothing. So,
hey, we got so many offensive guys going tonight. Guevara made some really nice catches along the way. You had Contreras that got going. Keegan, we saw the old Keegan we saw from last year back and making plays and running all over the place and doing things in any fashion that he could. Brian Griffin got the running game going for us tonight, and that was without Courtney Holder tonight. You add Courtney Holder to this mix, and on defense and offense, things can make a big difference all over the place. So, you got that situation going for you. So, overall, very pleased with tonight's effort. I think Coach is going to be proud to have a 2-2 record at this point going into district play. Learned a lot about our team, and I think we're ready to make a run, and we've got the hardest part of district kind of coming up at us first.
Yeah.
And get a little test there and, see where this goes.
It's definitely exciting. Brother Van, you got anything to add down there about the second half?
Man, it was a pleasure working with you once again.
Indeed.
And it made it especially nice since Dan wasn't here.
Yes, I think we can all agree, right? Everyone's shaking their head here in the booth. And, just kidding.